The world-famous Plaza Hotel sits on the corner of 59th Street and Fifth Avenue. The hotel is well famed in the history of New York City. It used to be the home to many fabulously rich people. Over the years, the hotel changed hands. Donald Trump bought it out. Here you see some of the windows still showing renovations going on. Donald Trump bought it out, and he got rid of the previous tenants who lived in the upper floors in some fantastically rent-controlled apartments, and renovated the hotel, brought in Iliad Properties as the new owners. And you notice that many of the windows in the hotel have the blinds drawn, which indicates there's nobody living there. There are no curtains in the windows, which here's some curtains. It's a pretty sure sign somebody's living in those suites. And here's the upper floors, where all the senior citizens used to live on the rent control. And here's the dining area, the dining room, which is still not used. The upper floors,
notice
which
all
show
the empty
corner
rooms.
suites. These corner apartments were the apartments of Jay Gould and many, many rich people. You notice the front of the building facing Fifth Avenue, we still have the same shades on the windows, which seems to indicate there's nobody living there. On the upper floor, you'll see some curtains and balustrade, which shows that there are some people living in the upper floor of the 58th Street corner on the Fifth Avenue side.
Here's one apartment. All the others are blank windows.
Here's the famous Oak Room. This is where people had tea and finger sandwiches. The people were very well dressed. There were women, matronly women, young women, married women with children. Here's the beautiful skylight overlooking the Palm Court. Here's another view of the Palm Court with its empty tables. When it first reopened, they had the very high-back wing chairs, but nobody could see or be seen, and that didn't last too long. One of the problems is that in New York, people go out to see and be seen. So it was self-defeating. And it remains unused since the hotel and the condominiums, many of which are unsold, remain unused. Here's the entrance to the Plaza Retail Collection. That hallway used to go to the famous seafood bar. And here we have one lonely little fish in the reflecting pool downstairs in the retail mall. I guess you have to make do with what you got and what you can do. There used to be a lot of goldfish in here when it first opened, and I happened to go downstairs. And this was like 12:30 in the daytime, and not many people around. Here's the famous Oak Bar. Since 1907, when I was a young man, we used to go there. Jackie Kennedy used to go there, Aristotle Onassis, John. The Beatles were residents of the hotel, and a lot of famous people lived in the corner suites facing both Central Park South and 59th Street. But now at 12:30 in the afternoon, there's no one having lunch in the Palm Court. The Oak Room, the Oak Bar is empty except for two gentlemen sitting over in the middle. And I thought that the mural on the wall kind of expressed the situation currently. Across from the Plaza Hotel is the statue of General Sherman. Donald Trump, when he owned the Plaza Hotel, had it all gilded, and since he left the ownership of the hotel and sold it to Iliad Properties, There has been no upkeep on the statue apparently, and you can see where all the paint is chipping, and the statue has not been returned to its former glory in the last 8 years under the administration of Bloomberg, and the pigeons seem to realize it's a very good spot. Overall, it looks pretty decrepit. And as Sherman marched across Atlanta, the statue marches across the view of the Plaza Hotel in its former glory, both statue and hotel. And that's the end of Tribute to Excess.